Two reindeer walk out of a gay bar. One reindeer looks to his friend and says, "Damn, I can't believe I blew $30 in there."
Hey, Daddy.
Yeah, baby.
Before we start, I just want you to know that I do have, like, a hot dog. Like a French fry.
Not like a sausage?
No, like, yeah, like a sausage.
Like a salami?
Yeah.
Stick?
Yeah.
Beef stick?
Are you, like, okay with that?
Where's it going?
Oh, you can say that over the phone, Batman, but if I had you here, I'd pound you to a pulp!
Start pounding, Joker.
My parents are so cool with me being gay, but the amount of times that they're like,
What did you do last night? Oh, I went to an event.
I went to Pussy Lickers R Us, the old Rona.
I went to Pussy Blasters 9000.
Like, sometimes I forget how wild it is until I'm like saying it to someone outside of the community.
Literally.
And they're like, "You're going to an event called like Wild Fruit?" Like, it's just because you forget what
Normal
the
people
meaning
name
is.
things.
And what that other places are like Mahoney's Bar,
Or
like Irish
hip-hop night.
hip-hop.
Did we lose the ability to just name what kind of music is playing and then night after it? Like,
They're like Scissor Sisters Saturdays, and you're just like,
that
all
one
right.
actually would make sense because it's just Scissor Sisters playing.
It's a tribute band.
Your shirt looks really nice. Bet it'd look better on the floor, though. Huh. You're right. This is so much better.
Hi, I'm Helen.
And I'm Willie, and we're a fully heterosexual couple.
So Christy and her new boyfriend are coming over for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, she threatened that if we didn't host that she'd leak our internet history, so...
Yeah.
It's a heterosexual Thanksgiving!
All right, let me get in my prayer voice. Dear God, thank you for the Second Amendment. Thank you for these last 4 years. They were the best of my life. And give us a hedge of protection for our upcoming Biden days.
Thank you for Sarah Paulson's entire career. And thank you for making it socially acceptable for me to wear Birkenstocks with Birkensocks.
Thank you for sending your one and only child, Carly Rae Jepsen. And thank you for Christy's new boyfriend, who is a total snack, who brought a lot of snacks. So Christy's new boyfriend, do you want to go help me baste the turkey? Great.
How long could it possibly take to baste a turkey?
Based on what Willie just texted me about 25 minutes. I don't know if I've ever been this unfulfilled at a Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I'm something filled.
So I'll give myself a name, something painfully, obviously transgender like Finn. The name Finn.
That's my purse. Don't be afraid to shout it. That's my purse! Try it again. That's my purse! I don't know you!
I think it's wonderful that like 50, 60 years, there are gonna be a lot of out bisexual grandmas. Yeah. I think that that's something to look forward to. When you get really down on yourself, be like, you know what, half a century, gonna be a ton of bisexual grandmas out there.
A lot of bi grannies out there.
Don't be shy, girl, go bonanza. Shake your body like a belly dancer. Oh, sweetie, we go by all the pronouns. Some and dummy, hot and not, he, she, they, them, her.
We literally don't care.
Like whose gender? We don't know her. But just because our pronouns aren't important to us, doesn't mean that's the case for everyone. Like, if someone wants to be called she, regardless of how you think they're presenting, you call them fucking she. Okay? It's simple and hot people respect people's pronouns. Ooh.
What's the difference between a straight guy and a masculine lesbian? I think it's like an oil thing. You mean hormones? No, I mean like one can change your oil, the other one can't.
You know, I like a man with a little bit of an inferiority complex, you know? When he feels like he's gotta work harder in every department. I think I deserve that. New York's hottest club is... Excuse me? Ah, yes. Time to play the age-old game. Is he staring at me because he's into me, or is he about to call me a slur? It's fun. It's kind of like poker. Up top? What's up top? As a bimbo, sometimes I do stupid things.
Man, I hate this country sometimes, bro. I can't fucking stand red, white, and blue, motherfucker. These colors don't run, bitch. USA, USA, USA.
After the buddy that broke my back, and not in a fun way, I got a text from my straight friend the next day saying, "Let's grab pho, it's on me." My initial thought was, oh, you're buying me pho because you're too afraid to pho. But honestly, I wasn't upset anymore. I was just a little bit embarrassed, confused. We didn't often go to dinner, so I knew this was going to be our come to Jesus moment, so I prepared myself and I got to the restaurant, sat down, and the normal crackle of conversation that's so easy between us, gone. In its place, a very tense silence. I could tell he was bristling with something he needed to say. We ordered our food. The food arrived. And then he finally spilled into a monologue. He said, "Josh, all my life, I've attracted gay friends. We just get along. But I've never been attracted to them, not physically, until I met you." And he'd been looking down when he was speaking, but when he said that, he looked at me and he continued. He said, "Josh, when I'm around you, I want to touch you. I want to run my fingers through your hair. I want to play with your hands. And it terrifies me. I don't know what it means. I don't know if it has to mean anything." He was looking at me like he was a man hunted by something, and I knew that fear. I know that fear. And I knew it was my time to say something, so I took a breath and I said, "I can't tell you what it means, but I can tell you this. I'm afraid too. I've messed around with guys in the past who maybe didn't quite know who they were, and it always left me hurt. I'm also afraid because I like you a lot." We lapsed back into silence, and after a while he softly said, "Josh, what do we do?" I took another breath and I said, "I think we do exactly what we've been doing. We spend time with each other. We let ourselves be affectionate if we want. We follow that affection further if we want. But you have to promise me one thing." And he nodded. I said, "Don't you ever call me buddy again." We break into laughter, and he puts his hand on my hand and he says, "Oh, trust me, I'm never going to call you that again, bud." We break into laughter again, and the old warmth, it was back.
Did you know that Spartan women would shave their hair to look more like men for their husbands? Homosexuality was as common in Sparta as it was elsewhere in ancient Greece. And it was very well accepted that in the months away in battle that the boys would band together to boost morale. And so, many scholars have theorized that the reason that Spartan women cropped their hair short was to make sexual relations more comfortable and familiar to their husbands when they returned home. See, women were equally, if not more highly regarded than men within Sparta. Unlike girls in other city-states who finished their education as young as 13, in Sparta, women were expected to continue their education until 20, the same as their male peers. It was only after that proposals could be considered, and she became the master of the household above her husband. With the men constantly away in battle, it made perfect sense to have the women in charge. Spartan women were in charge of the finances, the agriculture, the operation of the home, and importantly, had the final say in any decision regarding these properties. Yet, just like the men keeping each other company on the battlefield, relationships between women were very common. And no, they were not just good friends. Women were not only equals in education and intellectual discussion, but also regarded with the same amount of respect. Spartan men who died in battle and Spartan women who died in labor were honored and remembered with the same mark of respect, with their names inscribed on headstones near the city, as it was considered that they had died as heroes. Considering the sexual progressiveness of the Spartans, it's then quite ironic to consider that they met their downfall against the sacred band of thieves, an army made of 300 gay men. Besties, we are fighting the same battle here. And if you enjoyed this lesson and you're keen for more, join us here at Kinky History.
But little did I know that you were Romeo and you were in the closet, and my dad said stay away, he won't accept it. I was sitting on the staircase begging you please don't go, and I said
This is Gay Science. In today's episode, what makes someone gay? Several years ago, a class finished at the Chromatica Institute's Learning Gay Source Center, and a young gifted twunk janitor was cleaning the classroom and noticed on the blackboard a correlation between certain properties and homosexuality. There were specific elements that gay people were drawn to, and it was named the Periodic Table of Homosexual Elements. The table comprised of 56 elements of periodic law in 8 homoatomic categories. By themselves, they may seem ordinary, but together they make up what it means to be gay. Basic metals are core elements, the building blocks of homosexuality. Outer elements affect behavior and interactions, like going out, but also staying in. Earth metals are found in homosexual environments. Polyatomic saboteurs are internal demons that regularly inflict the gays. Les alloys are elements popularized by lesbians that all queer people now enjoy. Unknown chemical properties are miscellaneous gay obsessions, like English class, survival movies, and shaming people online with asterisks. Allycolines are elements that aren't gay themselves, but are definitely allies, like your local pharmacist. And lastly, gay people don't have a god. They have pop stars. The noble divas are singers that gays have chosen as their champions.
I'm not gay, but damn, you're good looking, bro.
You don't have to be gay to appreciate a man's beauty.
Nah, bro, I'd fuck you.
Okay, never mind.
Quick fact about orchiectomies. Most trans femmes actually get orchiectomies because normally while pee is stored in the balls, when you start taking estrogen and you grow breasts, it begins to be stored in there as well. So the body starts to get confused when you have both. So usually we will choose to get our balls removed so that it stays in the breast normally. Speaking of which, I'll be right back. I gotta take Sarah something really quick. Okay, much better. Was I saying something?
Name?
Jessica?
SCP that you're checking out today?
Number 113, the gender changer?
Summary of tests that you're going to perform?
I'm gonna go out and find people who want to transition and just, like, throw it at them.
Alright, that sounds rad. Can I come watch?
Yeah, absolutely you can.
Let's go.
I know how to text and drive. I'm not a freak. I genuinely Oh, fuck, sorry.
This is it. I have officially become too powerful. All of my dysphoria is gone.
Astane are to paint the LGBTQIA.
Your turn. Go ahead now.
So, when are you going to settle down and find that special girl?
Mum?
I want grandchildren.
Mum, I don't want to talk about it again today.
But you're such a catch. You're so good looking. You've got that great job as an interior designer.
Dal, he bats for the other team.
That's great. I didn't know you were into cricket.
Oh, this is fun.
Oh, yeah.
Nando's. Eat interesting.
Caballero, con ese calzado no puede pasar. Caballero, esas zapatillas son para bailar. Sin Smith, no hay beso.
Dad, I'm gay.
Excellent. Sometimes life's more than a short conversation. With Vodafone's Prepay Maxi Cap, spend $49 and get $2.30 of talk, text and more. Head into a Vodafone store today.
Silverjet, the first airline to have women-only loos.
Je prends mon temps, je marche tout droit. Tu passes devant, je regarde tes yeux. Je donne l'amour pour aujourd'hui. Mais à demain, tu restes chez lui. Toy, boy, le monde se moque de moi. Je suis un toy, boy. Personne comprend pourquoi. Je suis un toy, boy. Le monde se moque de moi.